Ah! What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sure that you've heard of gingerbread houses in your life. You've probably made one or two yourself, definitely eaten some gingerbread, but today I thought we would try something a little bit different. Instead of using gingerbread to make a house that is edible, we are going to make a pizza house. It sounds absolutely ridiculous, and that's because it is. It was created by some dude on Thrillist, I think. I saw the article on Thrillist, so maybe they just featured him or her. So I've done some things in advance because it would just take way too long and you guys would get bored as hell if I made every single piece of this on camera for you. But in front of me, we have a large cheese pizza. I got this one from Costco. It's $10, 18 inches. So I think it's a really good deal. If you don't have a Costco, just get as large a pizza as you can because this is actually the yard for our pizza house. Then you have to make a template. So what I'll do is I'm going to link the template that I used, the measurements that I got. And you have to trace out, so you have to like draw out your template and then cut out your roof and your sides and the front and the back of your house onto parchment paper. And then using the cardboard cutouts from the frozen pizzas that you're using to make the actual pizza house, you cut the cardboard into the shape . All right, so basically I forgot to press record the entire time I was building the house, so that's my bad. Just to give you an idea, I took all 6 pieces of the house. So I've got 2 sides for the front and the back, I've got 2 for the roof and 2 for each side of the house. And I just put a toothpick in the corner where each of them met. So there's 4 on each side. So there's 4 in this corner, 4 in this corner, 4 in this corner, 4 in this corner. And then I did a corner here, a few in the top of the roof. There's none on the side here actually. I'm not sure where the video cut off, but yesterday I actually, when the roof pieces were done baking and I cut them out, I added pizza shingles to the roof. And they actually stayed. So the article that I watched, or read rather, they had to use toothpicks to keep all of their pepperoni in place, and mine are just staying. So I highly recommend you add the pepperoni to your roof and then just let it sit for a little while because they won't go anywhere. I mean, it's just the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, right? Oh, and on the inside, again, I'm not sure where the video cut off. But I have this internal structure. So I want to say I showed you guys, like I cut out pieces of the house and I put these pieces on top of the pizza and I traced them. Well, afterwards, this is a roof piece, but afterwards I took the front and the back cardboard pieces and I just shoved them inside of this house to keep it up. And then I put, you can use like an empty can or a bottle. I used an almost empty bottle of kimchi in the center to just keep both the front and the back sides from collapsing in on each other. And that's basically it, guys. It was surprisingly a lot easier than I thought. If I didn't already mention it before, I would say definitely bake the pizzas in the same day that you're going to use them because they tend to soften up a little bit. Though, as you can tell, it's not really affecting my house, but they were definitely harder yesterday when I first baked them. So again, I will link the article that I got this idea from below, along with where I got the template for the house, and it'll have the list of everything that you need. These are just all frozen pizzas. This is a delivery pizza for the yard. And then we've got toppings. Forgive me, I'm not sure what we've already gone over because I can't believe that I didn't press record again. This is the second time in 2 weeks. So we've got green pepper, and we're gonna line the roof with this. I've got olives, and that's gonna be our walkway up front. I have mushrooms that we're going to use as little trees. And I have extra pepperoni just in case, but there is a lot of pepperoni on the roof, so. All right, let's finish decorating this thing so we can eat it. All right, guys, without further ado, it's time to eat the pizza. It's time to eat the pizza. It's a pizza house. This is like the best day of my life. I feel so bad tearing it down. What should we eat first? This is just honestly the most ridiculous thing. You know what? I'm gonna eat the back so that you guys can still see the pretty house. First, remove 100 toothpicks. All right, guys, first bite of the pizza house. Mmm. We have a visitor. He's very interested in whatever this is. Aren't you, baby? Aren't you? The thing I love about pizza is it doesn't even have to be hot for it to be delicious. So I want to know what your guys' favorite type of pizza is. I'm not even sure if I have a favorite type. I really like Detroit style. It's like pan pizza, so kind of like a crossover between thin crust or New York style and Chicago deep dish style. Mmm. The cat's over here just begging. He's just staring at me while I'm eating this. Mmm. Bye. All right, let's get after this roof. It is covered in pepperoni and the best thing I've ever seen. Ah. Mmm. Oh, pepperoni is so much better than cheese. Mmm. Oh, I haven't had pizza in the longest time. It feels like anyways. Mm. How cool is that, right? It's like a shingled roof. Oh, pepperonis are falling off. That was bound to happen. Mm. I was really worried that this was just gonna like full on collapse. That's not yours. Oh, you know what would be awesome? If you made a ranch swimming pool. Is it falling? The house is not very stable anymore. Yeah, because this is definitely missing ranch and I don't have any. That was poor planning. I actually did see somebody take a bell pepper, cut the top, cut the bottom off, get all the ribs out and the insides, and it's just like a shell. You could just put that in the yard if you have a large enough pizza or a small enough pizza house and then fill it with ranch. I just have water. Also, just to give you an idea, each one of these sides I used an entire frozen thin crust pizza for. So, and obviously I just like cut the sides off. Don't worry, I saved all the sides as scraps so that we could snack on them. And then the rest of this, Shane is very excited to help me eat for dinner tonight. And Butters, I'm sure, would love to eat it too. Wouldn't you, sweet thing? I love you so much, but you can't eat the pizza. It's not good for your little kitty heart. Or something. Oh no, it's falling. No, it's gonna fall. Ah! Ah! Well, that was fun while it lasted. So yeah, part of the point of me telling you that is this is actually a lot of pizza. Two sides of this thing is equally a pizza and a half. This would be so much fun to do, like with your family, with your kids. I think that as long as you trust your kids with toothpicks anyways, it'd be fine. And then this is like enough for the entire family, and it's just so fun to eat, right? Makes you wonder what else you can make a house out of. Oh man, guys. All right, guys. I ate 2 sides, which is the equivalent of about a pizza and a half, so it's a lot of food. As I mentioned before, I'm saving the rest of this for Shane and I's dinner tonight. He has a huge appetite, so I could count on him to probably down this entire bottom pizza by himself. Anyways, this was so much fun. I'm really bummed out that I wasn't recording while I was actually constructing this thing, but I think I gave you guys a good enough idea. It's really not that difficult. You just have to make sure to get the measurements right when you're tracing things out. which I don't think is that hard. You just have to like take your time and be careful, and make sure you cook these pizzas longer than the directions say on the packaging. So I cooked them probably like at least 5 minutes more, and they were like 10 to 12 minutes is their regular bake time. So significantly more. And when they came out of the oven, I let them cool just a few minutes, and then I put the cardboard cutouts right on top of the pizza and used a regular pizza cutter to cut around it. It was so easy. And again, if you can make it the same day, the pizza is a little bit more sturdy, so that's what I would recommend. Otherwise, these toothpicks work wonders. The original recipe had said to use cheese sticks and a blowtorch, but like midway through making the pizza house, they realized that the cheese does not work as glue, and so they just ended up using a ton more toothpicks instead. That being said though, I didn't use nearly as many toothpicks as I thought I would, so I'd say definitely get at least like 50 to 100. You probably won't need that many, but it'd be good to have more than you actually need. All right guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this ridiculous, crazy creation, this pizza gingerbread house. It's a really, really cool alternative to a regular gingerbread house around the holidays. Everybody loves pizza, so bravo to the person that invented this. It is amazing. I'm super glad that I made it, and I'm really glad that you guys got to watch me eat it. Thanks again for watching today, guys. If you are not already following me on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me there. My handle is at @the_hunger_diaries. I do a lot of different kind of content there. So I'll do eating videos, but really short form eating videos on my Instagram feed. And then in my story, I do a lot of just like my everyday life kind of stuff in there. So like when I go to the doctor, when I go on vacation, I'll just, you know, add little tidbits in real time of what I'm doing. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely go and follow me there. If you're not already subscribed to me here on the tube, I would love for you to subscribe. I love just making crazy different kind of stuff like this. Like I really want to add value into your lives, give you something maybe you haven't seen before. And my big thing is honesty. Like I just want to be extremely honest about everything that I eat. Everywhere that I go, I just want to let you know what things actually taste like, how easy these things maybe are to make, how feasible they are. So yeah, I'm just trying to be as honest as possible so that you guys can make the most informed decisions possible when it comes to where you're going to eat, what you're going to eat. If you want to try to make this pizza house yourself, all of the directions are below in the description. And if you have any questions about how I made this, about where I got the ingredients, about what kind of ingredients I used for this, about the structure, anything at all, please comment that below. And yeah, other than that, I'm sad to say I will not be posting a video this coming Thursday. It's just been really, really busy with the holidays. We're actually traveling down to South Florida tomorrow and going to Disney on Thursday. So I just don't have time to film something else and edit it. But I will be back next Tuesday for a Christmas cookie mukbang, and next Tuesday is Christmas. So it'll be a very special Christmas cookie Christmas mukbang. So get ready for that. Alrighty guys, well thank you again for joining me today. I love you guys so much, and I will be seeing you next Tuesday with all the Christmas cookies. Happy holidays guys, and I will see you soon.